even don't dislike that
Suck on that, internet. What?
You even don't dislike that
Lost
one?
World? Okay, define dislike.
I'm not talking about Lost World. I'm talking about.
Sean actually likes Sonic 06 rather well.
We can't name that on the internet.
Okay. Hold on. I do not dislike Sonic 06, but not for the reason of it's like I'm not gonna say defend it and say, oh, Sonic 06 is actually a good Sonic game. Here's why, because that is not true. Sonic 06 is a horrible game, but I get that satisfaction that a lot of people get, and can't bring myself to hate or even dislike playing it because I do enjoy playing it
because it's
a broken mess.
It's so fun to break.
And I'm not the only person who thinks that. So I don't think I don't think of that as an unpopular opinion.
And
however, until Lost World, I don't think there other than 06 is a bad Sonic game, but there are no other Sonic games that I do not enjoy. Mm-hmm. And even Lost World, while I do not enjoy it, I would play it.
He also hasn't played Sonic Boom, but none of us have. So
I don't.
We also can't judge
Sonic
that
Boom
one only because we haven't played it.
I know it's kind of like unfair to say Sonic Boom's a spin-off and then like say, oh, I like Shadow. I'm not gonna do that. But I just don't count Sonic Boom with any other Sonic game. I think it's structurally too different to count. But no, I do not even want to.
Sonic Boom.
I'm not even touching that game.
Sonic Boom, I consider a spin.
And I've seen some people say even it's worse than 06. I've heard some people. Now I can't base my opinion off others, but I've heard some people say 06 enjoyable to break, and it's a broken mess and fun because of that. But that Sonic Boom isn't even that. So I'm just gonna skip that bottom section just to start here.
Sonic Boom, I consider a spin-off, and while a lot of people consider Shadow a spin-off, to me, Shadow is fundamentally...
Yeah, it's close enough.
And also, it was developed by Sonic Team.
That too.
And if we're going to talk about Shadow for just a minute here, I enjoy the guns.
I mean, I like Shadow. I actually like Shadow as a game.
I do too!
Its story is bad, but I always I accepted that as its own kind of charm.
But what Sonic game has a really good story?
Okay, yeah, I think they have their own kind of self-aware charm, and I think even Shadow maintains that.
The problem to talk
I just meant structurally, Shadow's story is bad.
No, it is. I'm not denying that, but to talk about Shadow's story for a minute here, a point I have about Shadow's story is if it was just coherent from A to B, it would have been...
No, I think they could have done what they were trying to do. They just didn't put the effort in to make the whole moral system work. It's just a very shallow moral system.
Oh!
If they had fixed the moral system, it'd have been okay.
Oh, fun point! That avalanche is really small!
I know, I've seen it.
Yeah, I showed. Boundary break, it's really, really tiny.
Also, I love this section of the stage.
Also, in case anyone... Okay, I'm going to talk about something that bothers me when people talk about Sonic Adventure. And like, even Brain Scratch did this, and this shouldn't anger me as much, but... This is Ice Cap. Ice Cap is a reference to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Ice Cap Zone was an area of Angel Island. But so many people, and it is not explained properly, get confused as to what Angel Island is. Angel Island fell, and a lot of people think, oh, Angel Island's just where the Master Emerald is. We'll see that later. It was down the tunnel that Ice Cap was in. That is not what the geometry is. This is Angel Island. Another stage we haven't seen yet is Angel Island.
Apparently the military is attacking it.
No, those are Eggman's bad mix.
Sure.
The reason this geometry thing angers me is because so many people make a joke about, oh, what happened to Angel Island? It was huge. Angel Island is the mountain you're in, and...
It's everything except for the general Mystic Ruins where Tails' workshop is.
So it's even the temple part?
Yes. That's part of Angel Island.
Wait, yeah, doesn't someone say that jungle just appeared overnight?
Yes.
Which, so I'm not even grasping at straws here.
Yeah, no, the entire everything except the tunnel onto the place is Angel Island.
Yeah, not bad.
The desert, the jungle, the tunnel, everything except for the area that Hale's Workshop is in. Because this temple that we're seeing right here in the jungle, which is what that picture right there is in the flashbacks that we will see soon. Because when we go back in time, we see Angel Island, and that was ancient Angel Island.
Yeah.
Before it was declined. I always liked that, how this game goes back.
So this is Mystic Ruins?
I don't care what happens, but somehow make it to where whatever part that this fight is in is named Oh No.
Oh no.
Oh no, you have to do it.
We go back in time to another world. I can't remember the lyrics after
Also,
that.
Side by side. There's
Also, fun
nothing
fact.
I don't know.
The way you unlock characters in this game story mode is by meeting them, and Sonic meets all of them. I think Tails does too.
And if you know where characters will be in the overworld, you can...
Yeah, I've tested that. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I know as Knuckles you can unlock big.
Just play through the story, you'll get everyone.
Except for Knuckles. No, if you play Knuckles, you won't get big. I think you can get big if you try.
Now we get to the true rival battle.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why are they called Virgil battles if they're not Knuckles battles?
Actually, I think chronologically the oldest rival character is Shadow Link.
Oh! This is a good time to bring up something about...
Yeah, but Shadow Link is is different. Fundamentally different.
Eggman.
Because Shadow Link is the dark version of you. Like how Shadow is. Kinda, except for that even Shadow doesn't really count. Only kind of half counts as that. Whereas Virgil is an actual rival character.
And is the opposite to Dante instead of them being the same.
Correct.
Let's talk about Eggman for a minute, because this is some fun history. So, America would play the classic Sonic games, and his name would be Robotnik. But in this game, they're calling him Eggman. The reason for that is actually really funny. His name was always Eggman. Proof of this, Death Egg.
And the Egg Robot.
Well, I like how in this game they kind of retcon it so both are true because he wants to be referred to as Robotnik, but they keep calling him Eggman.
They're calling him Eggman. It was an American thing to be an insult, but the way his name is written in modern Sonic games, it's Ivo, Eggman in brackets, Robotnik.
Because this game retconned it as a nickname.
They combine the continuities, which is really cool. Another thing is,
that's why I always accept Sonic X as like slightly canon.
That means we'd have to accept Chris
slightly canon. Slightly canon. Also, this boss reacts to you jumping, and if you jump around like an idiot, it'll pop up faster.
I knew that worked.
It does. Just never touch the water.
If we're gonna talk about other
he will also swim wherever you land.
Interesting continuity things,
or he'll do this, and
Earth versus Mobius thing.
Don't get me started on that.
Then we have Little Planet.
That's why I accept Sonic 06 or Sonic X is slightly canon.
To talk about Sonic X, I actually like Sonic X, and before anyone asks, in case a comment happens to ask, I've watched it in English, all of it, and I've watched it in Japanese, with subtitles. The Japanese version is superior, and I feel Sonic X gets a little bit too much hate. But, while it's not groundbreaking, I loved their attempt to make certain things canon. And if we want a controversial Sonic X opinion, no, I don't like Chris Thorndike, I like the Meta-Rex saga. Yeah, that's right, I said it, I like the Meta-Rex.
Before we go on,
Cosmo and Tails had an interesting love triangle, and if you like Shadow the Hedgehog as a character, his character arc in the Meta-Rex saga, because, spoilers, he didn't die.
But he didn't?
But we can't have that.
Well, see, and Sonic X made a lot of the continuity in the actual Sonic games make more sense because a lot of the Sonic games.
Well, that's what it tried to do.
For a while, the Sonic games were confusing. It wasn't until recently people actually figured it out.
Because
like but between Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, we were never sure if Shadow was actually Shadow or an android.
Oh, this will be a fun time to bring this up. I have watched a 48-minute video of a guy trying to place every Sonic game chronologically.
And
Don't they just go straight in a straight line?
while we're talking about whether people like it or not, I know we're not playing Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic Adventure 2. The Shadow in all the games is the real Shadow. If you wait till the 9-minute mark,
8 minutes.
in the true final boss of Shadow the Hedgehog, Eggman calls you and says, "You are the real Shadow. I found you after you fell from space." He talks about how he repaired you and you lost your memory. You're not an android.
Yes.
So, that's the thing.
I was going to say before you go on to that, backtracking to the Eggman thing, as we brought up, it was always intended to be Eggman. The two reasons America changed it to Robotnik: one, they wanted Eggman to be taken threatening, and two, Robotnik is similar to a Russian name, so it was also because, wasn't the Cold War going on around that time?
It was a reference to the Cold War, so that Eggman would be more threatening to Americans.
Yeah, it's because
If you want to talk about things that were going to be...
Also, something interesting I want to bring up.
Okay. Then I'll make my point.
If you play as you play the characters, their models will permanently keep in your save data with the items. So right now we see Knuckles with just his basic character model. If I went and played Knuckles and got all of his upgrades, then in that scene he would have had all his upgrades.
Which means the cutscenes are somewhat in-game engine, which is cool.
Yeah, they're in real time.
Okay. Now, I had a point. Oh, I remember now. American marketing thing that never happened. Sonic, to appeal to Americans, originally they pitched an idea. He was in a rock band and had this sexy human girlfriend.
But that was all scrapped. And
Oh, but do you know what one of the members of his rock band was?
I was going to bring that up.
Vector the Crocodile.
But Vector was already a thing, wasn't he?
No, that was before Knuckles Chaotix.
Because that was marketing for Sonic
Vector
1.
is a reference to the rock band that Sonic was never in. Though if we want to have Sonic in a rock band, we could talk about...
the Tornado one. That comes before the Tornado Zero.
For a second, I thought you said
Sonic
Tomato 1 because it was red.
The Tomato one.
I thought you said that because it was red, and I was going to say that's an odd thing to be derogatory
If Ono and this part are split up, this needs to be takeoff of the Tomato one.
Because it's red.
What's it called when a boat first? Is it the Virgin Sail or the Virgin Flight?
I don't.
The Virgin Flight of the Tomato one.
if that fits, titles are limited. I don't know if you knew that.
That little cursor, if I can line it up with anything... Oh wait, I have to hold a button. If you hold a button and line that cursor up, you can shoot beams!
Also, hi Afterburner reference.
Oh! Also, do you know what, you can't see it, but do you know what Sonic's model is? That's Dreamcast. They never changed it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep!
Actually, those little lower.
Those are the Dreamcast models. He is lower quality. Hey, should we talk about the dragon?
What dragon?
The dragon boss, from the tornado section.
There was originally going to be a dragon.
If you hack the game, you can get the dragon boss, but because it was never programmed, you can't hit it, it has no attacks.
Okay, so you said dragon?
No.
I was playing Disgaea 3, or no, not Disgaea, Dragon Guard 3, and there is a basically tornado exactly like this, but you're riding a dragon and he has all these abilities.
So it's
The game
Dragoon.
So not only does that game turn into a rhythm game at the end, it turns into a non-rail shooter randomly too.
So it becomes Panzer Dragoon.
Basically, there's a dragon boss that you were supposed to fight in a tornado part, and if you hack the game, the dragon has a little bit of pathing, but it has no hitbox and it has no attacks. And the thing about the Dreamcast model that's funny, there's a few flaws where they didn't update the textures. This is one of them. It's just harder to notice. People hacked the Dragon Balls back into the game to see what it does, but because
it has no programming because it was scrapped very early on.
it has enough programming for flight.
That's a very simple pathing.
So that's a thing.
Also, real talk. This is way better than the Unleashed tornado sections.
Well, that one was DDR for no reason.
HD Unleashed. Those aren't in the Wii version.
One of the good sides of the Wii version.
Yeah, while we're just piling.
Gonna talk about Sonic Underground here in a minute.
Let's not. But while we're just
See, lower quality. It's harder to notice. But
while we're
those
just
are the...
building up a stockpile of odd and controversial opinions, while I haven't played the HD Unleashed, I think the Wii version is better designed.
Okay. From somebody who's played both versions, I'm gonna be straight up honest. Once you take everything good and bad about both games, if you took all the good things from both games, you would have an amazing, perfect game. And if you took bad things from both games, you would have a terrible, utterly unplayable mess.
Hi, Clement. That's how he thinks.
I think they're both equally as good and bad. They're both. I would not say either one of them are bad, but neither one of them are as good as the other.
I didn't edit that in, by the way.
Yeah, but
that bizarre.
But it was the Unleashed. The only reason I say I think the Wii one is better, just from what he's said and from watching the HD one, it feels like
everything the HD one does could have been better. And everything the Wii one does, I think it's as good as it was going to be. So the Wii is like struggling with the limitations, whereas the PS3 just didn't meet its full potential.
Didn't the Wii version get higher reviews at launch? It was what?
Dialogue mastery.
To go back to the point I was going to make.
Oh wait, I went the wrong way.
I was talking about Sonic Underground for a minute just because, like, that's a show. If we're going to talk about Sonic shows, because we were talking about Sonic X.
So I have no idea how you're supposed to figure out this is where you're supposed to go.
Oh, first, new design of Amy.
Oh, there's another one.
I hear the copyright bots. You do realize that's going to be in the
I
video.
love the theme. My map it showed some place I wanted to go. As for myself,
also, just so anyone knows,
set out for
you
adventure.
cannot go to the train.
There's a strike.
Yeah.
Okay, before I make my point about Sonic Underground, if you talk to the people in the city, they have problems. There's little subplots. Shit is always going on.
You see, we call that world
So here's
building.
one. If you come here earlier, I think it's the dad, but this girl is looking. Yeah. So never mind. Every time you talk to her, her dad's like on his way home. Now that the striking can't get home. Later in the game, you'll see both the dad and the girl.
This is the most American city, but that's the most Japanese design. Make up your mind.
I prefer this design of Amy.
I only prefer it because it's what I saw first.
Oh, while we're talking about Amy, Amy's Amy's beta name was Rosie the Rascal. There's a funny flub up with this. In Sonic the Fighter, she's Amy Rose the Rascal.
No, Rosie the Rascal was her American name.
It was also a beta thing. So Sonic the Fighters refers to her as Amy Rose the Rascal.
I'd heard...
Also, when you go in here normally, there is an actual entrance to this stage.
Yeah.
You don't just go up the elevator and get there, but in the cutscene, you just warp there.
What?
I forget what a rascal. I forget what two animals it's a combination of. it was too,
Isn't this also Sonic 3D Blast music?
Also, if you jump near any of these, you'll drop in it.
the different cars have different stats.
But Sonic is blue.
I believe this one is the fastest because it's Sonic's.
I literally can't remember what a rascal is.
You can Google it later.
I'll Google it later, yeah. Amy's supposed to be a hedgehog. She's a hedgehog now. But
I don't know what the hitboxes are for those, but I've never been able to do that.
I didn't know a rascal was an actual kind of animal.
I thought a rascal was like what you call someone mischievous.
Yeah.
yes, but it's an actual animal.
Oh, probably because...
So apparently, if you let go of the gas, these things turn really well.
What I was gonna bring up about Amy, this is something about the Archie comics. There's an Archie character, Rosie the Rascal. It's the 90s design of Amy, but it's her evil doppelganger from another dimension.
Let's not talk about the comics, because you remember that thing I told you about, which explains
While
everything.
I'm taking a minute, you might hear some clicking, but I'm Googling what a rascal is. If you hear clicking, sorry guys.
That's completely necessary to do. Also, I don't know if this is actually faster, but those arrows just make me need to go over them. I can't stand watching people go over the left one.
Yeah, that one.
Also, at the end of this roller coaster ride, if you jump backwards on the where we're about to enter, there is a platform right there. You can see it. You can jump on there and get a shortcut through the stage, but I'm not doing that because I normally die when I try. Also, in this version, I'm not sure why, but it's almost impossible to get a strike.
I remember being able to get a strike
I'm
once.
trying to figure
Hey, if you
out-
hit it right, you can. I just have never been able to really do it. In the regular adventure, you can do it. Also, I hate those enemies.
Ugh, Sonic's totally unoriginal. They're ripping off Surskit and what's the name of that one enemy from Mario?
How could he rip off Surskit if this was first?
And there's an enemy from Mario I can't remember the name of.
Hello, Amy section.
And also, you... Obviously,
No,
I was joking.
Goodbye, Amy section. Hello, shortcut.
You see, it's totally intentional. This,
Yeah, if you hit that spring,
this game was masterfully
if
designed.
you hit those springs in the right way, you could just hop over here. There's another shortcut that I like, but
This game was masterfully designed.
hey there, person I'm not gonna name.
I will.
Can't exactly find what I'm looking for, unfortunately.
So I don't believe it is.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
a- it's
Well,
a-
there we go.
I've heard people
There's
can...
just some editing.
Yeah.
So here's what you're supposed to go. But what fun is that?
This is another one of the areas to where I'm used to the DX textures in the original game. There was a
Yeah,
part
they
here.
okay. No, see, I like everything about this stage in the DX version except one part. And apparently, I'm going to fail horribly. Here's the actual shortcut.
Recording curse.
Yeah.
Yep, I am doing horribly in this game. Normally, I'd already be done.
That's what the recording curse will do.
This is true.
I mean, I just feel like there's this delay.
I brought up that apparently the game is constantly shifting between 30 and 60 frames.
Well, no, I
so-
mean, there's an actual delay between my actions and the sounds. I'm not sure if that's like throwing me off or what.
Oh, wait, yeah, that would actually kind of be a
Our
problem here.
recording has a delay, but when it renders
So
out...
here's my problem with this stage. So everything up until this room right here, in the original adventure, it's like full of money signs and looks all nice and fun, and it's just a brick room in here.
Yeah.
Also, I have no idea what purpose this stage filled except for getting rid of Amy.
What purpose
So
do
okay,
most
so
of the
another thing,
stages
those
serve?
things that say like level C complete. Every stage has 3 objectives. It's kind of like the ranking system in Adventure, except nothing like it. Each objective gets you a new emblem. Almost every stage has the exact same objectives, unless you're playing Big or Gamma. but most of them are level C is just beating the stage. Level B is beating the stage with like 50 rings or something. And normally level A is beating it at a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
All of Gammas are beating them at a certain time, and Bigs are catching a certain amount of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this card opens this up. And you can't walk in until the gate's all the way up.
Yeah. So
And it gets its own elevator.
I can't find what I'm looking for, so I have to look.
You went into the wrong... What? That's supposed to be the Chow Garden one.
Carson, that's the hotel.
No.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Redo.
The Chow Garden's in the hotel.
It's not in the Speed Highway entrance.
I remember the second entrance not opening.
Yeah, no, both open. Both take you to this area.
Weird.
I used to do this all the time, but I haven't done it in a long time.
I'm gonna get.
Also, we're in the totally best stage from this game.
Couldn't find what I was looking for. But...
Sarcastic.
So,
Well, I mean, I love this stage. This is the best stage in this game.
heard me clicking around on the computer. Sorry.
Actually, I love Lost World.
How dare you?
Back
That stage
to-
is terrible. Funny, you like and hate Lost World at the same time.
I like the stage that nobody likes, but the game that nobody likes, I just find meh.
What I was going to bring up, because I was talking about Sonic shows, not a lot of people talk about Sonic Underground. Though if people talk about Sonic Underground, everyone loves the Sonic Underground theme.
Because the show, looking at it years later, it's like the most 90s like pandering thing.
In the
Then again, I
Sonic
guess Sonic was always
cartoons?
that.
In the Sonic cartoons, the classic ones,
Don't touch the helicopter blades.
the voice of
Those
Sonic,
hurt.
the voice of Sonic was Steve Urkel. In Sonic Underground, he's Sonic, Mamek, and Sonya. So, Steve Urkel,
Manic?
Sonic's
Yeah.
brother.
Yes, that's
Oh.
the name of the character.
I thought it was like future manly Sonic.
No. Sonic, Manek, and Sonya. The plot of Sonic Underground, and the series never got to finish.
One up here.
The plot of Sonic Underground, the theme explains it rather well, but basically, in Sonic Underground, there was a queen, and the queen gave birth to 3 kids, Sonic, Mamek, and Sonya,
Well, you're not giving Sonic Underground a synopsis.
Why are you giving Sonic Underground a synopsis?
because I'm explaining,
I don't understand why we're playing Sonic Underground. We're playing Sonic Adventure.
because I was talking about,
Because we're just going to tangent about Sonic-related things.
I was talking about Underground.
I feel like we've gone off topic. Also, in this stage, there's no rings up there. In the original version, there's rings up there. And
We're
Hello
not-
Knuckles part of the stage.
We're not off topic, it's just, this is a good time to talk about Sonic things and just fun
Dang it.
stuff.
To sway it slightly back to on topic, I really like the music in this part of the
Sonic
stage.
Underground?
Dang it.
The reason I was bringing up the
Oh well, I guess I'm not doing that part of the stage.
the reason I was bringing up the
Don't
plot
get hit
of
by these cars.
Sonic Underground is the plot just amused me, and it was a good time to Sonic games was just a good time to talk about Sonic related things.
I don't feel like this is ever a good time to talk about Sonic Underground.
It's an okay show.
No, it isn't.
It-
Well, no, it's okay by the standards of shows from its
not
time.
as bad as The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, it tried to have a plot.
It's the comedy half of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog without it being completely cringy, but they do the more serious things of Sonic Sad AM.
I will admit Sonic Underground, as I said, it's horribly aged in that 90s-tastic way. I will always like, and I'm kind of surprised they were
So we
able
spent
to...
a whole night hanging out with Amy and losing Amy. So now, I have no idea what that stage was supposed to accomplish.
You know what?
I'm assuming that was the highway of Station Square when we were hunting Amy down.
Yes.
You know what?
But I just feel like that's not very well explained.
I won't to get off of Sonic Underground, so this will be the last thing I say about it. I just realized
I'm not going to.
the show beats morals into your head, but it had one of the main characters nonchalantly steal. I just realized that. That's a fun contrast thing. It beats morals into your hand.
Amy carries around a giant hammer. How is she so helpless against this one robot?
Because the hammer's a toy.
But no, what?
Also,
No,
the metal hammer.
no. First, no. Let's think about something for a minute. Amy, her basic hammer is a Pico Pico hammer. That's a Japanese toy, and she can destroy robots with it. That
Yeah, as soon as they grab her, she can't just pry her.
Amy
But
is a
it's awesome.
12-year-old girl with the physical strength
But really,
to
my
smash.
problem here is she gets captured like this.
But
But when she actually fights this robot, seriously, it's one of the easiest bosses in this game.
if you want to make it even...
Also, Sonic should be able to just like plow through it.
Actually, I was about to say, if you want to make it even easier, someone hacked Sonic into that boss fight, and it makes it idiot-proof.
He can homing attack it, can it?
Yes.
Hey, what's happening here?
Also, Sonic's a moron. He just lets this happen.
And with the Pico Pico hammer, it's just called that. The funny thing is, her hammer's actually oversized, so I don't know if it is a traditional Pico Pico
It's
hammer.
supposed to be.
Those
Also,
are
if that thing
really
is as close as
tiny.
it looks, as soon as it turns around to fly off, it's going to destroy that entire train station.
It should have. But
Also, if I'm not sure if this is like a testament. I mean, I know it's like Sonic always looks like he's moving slow, and I assume that the stages are to make him look fast, but he can catch up with that thing.
And the egg carrier's jets are sprites. They're 2D sprites.
I'm still going to talk about Sonic Underground.
Why?
No, but
I feel like you've stayed on. My issue isn't the fact that you're bringing up the topic. The fact that you're like explaining the entirety of the plot of it. Also,
No.
there's an emblem down there, and I don't know if it's even here as Sonic. I don't think it is.
I
don't think they put it in here.
is. It's just you would have to like jump off the cliff.
No,
and
I don't
windows
think it.
would-
I think I've tried, and it's not
Silent.
there.